change my answer. Hey! It's Would You Rather time again! Guys, I love this game. 15 Would You Rather questions that are nearly impossible to answer. Let's get into it together. First question. Would you rather hold your poop in for 20 hours or drink a glass of sweat? Ew. Hold my poop in for 24 hours. Yeah. It's 85. Yeah, all of the people chose this because obviously at least the poop is your own shit. But the sweat, I don't know whose sweat is that. Would you rather see a big spider in the shower or see a snake in the toilet when you really need to poop? This is not that difficult. Obviously, I'm going with the spider one because I have been in the situation for several times. My house is among the forest, so I can see all of that stuff all the time. And yes, everybody just go with the 81% of people. Would you rather have a golf ball as your head or have a watermelon as your head? I think watermelon. It is. I mean, watermelon is, should be enough space to place all of my eyes, my nose, my lips. So I think golf ball could be too small for that. My head is kind of the size of watermelon already, so. And everyone just chose that, like most of people. Next, would you rather eat boogers or eat earwax? Ew. Of my own? That's kind of connecting thing. Like your nose, your ear, and your mouth and your throat. They're kind of like go the same way. I would go with the boogers. Yeah, and everybody thinks that. Would you rather pull all your fingernails off or pull all your teeth out? Fingernails. Without my teeth, I couldn't eat. So, yeah. Would you rather butt every time you laugh or sound like a whale when you cry? Okay, I laugh a lot, so if I burp every time that I laugh, it would be really annoying. So I would go with the whale because I don't cry that often. It's like once or twice a year, but when I watch a really sad movie or a really sad story of dogs, I would cry all the time, so the whale then. Next, would you rather have a constant itch or sweat constantly? Wow, this is really hard to be honest. Itch is really hurts. But sweat is just annoying, so I would go with the sweat because one year I have this allergic rashes like all over my body, like for a year. It's really, really painful and it's nightmare. That year is like, I thought I would die, to be honest. I thought that would be my death. Sweat is just like annoying. You can go and take a shower. Maybe you can take a shower 5 times a day and then get rid of the sweat. So I'm going with the sweat. Oh, everybody just wanna have constant itch. Wow. Maybe they have never been in that situation before. That's why they chose that. I know. Would you rather shout all the time or whisper all the time? I think whisper all the time would be better. Shout all the time would hurt my throat. Because I don't really shout. It's really rare. Would you rather be able to talk to animals or speak 10 languages friendly? If you can speak 10 languages friendly, it's really cool that it would give you like life opportunities like so many ways that you can think of. But I would rather be able to talk to animals instead, because when you have a pet or when you have pets, like I have 2 dogs and 1 cat, I just want to know when they get sick or when they feel uncomfortable in their stomach, or if they're in pain, if they itch somewhere. I want to know that so I can help them. Okay, next, would you rather have a blocked nose all the time or have a runny nose all the time? Okay, I think blocked nose would be easier to live my life, because once it's blocked, I can, unblock it. But if I have a runny nose all the time, it's really hard to prevent that to happen. So people prefer to have runny nose all the time. Oh, surprising. Well, next, would you rather be the strongest person in the world or never be able to forget anything? This one really hard. Be the strongest person in the world. Yes, there's some memory that you don't want to remember. So, next, would you rather never shampoo your hair for a month or never comb your hair for a month? Obviously, never comb my hair for a month. It's easier. I can go without combing my hair. It's fine. But never shampoo is gonna cost a lot of shit ton of problems on my head. It's gonna itch really bad. My hair's gonna fall out. I can't deal with that. Next, would you rather have a constant headache or have a constant stomach ache? Wow. I would go with the constant stomach ache, because constant headache is too painful. I can't think when I have stomach ache either. I feel like it's less painful for the stomach ache. Next, would you rather have ability to fly or have the ability to be invisible? To fly. But actually, to be invisible is also could be really good. If you realize that you're in real dangers, you can just, be invisible and then you will be alright. But nowadays the traffic is jammed, so I'm gonna go with the ability to fly, to fly, so I can skip all those traffic and just go in the place that I want. But that would be like really tired. Can I change my answer? Invisible, then it would be better when I think of it that way. Next, would you rather travel to the past or travel to the future? Travel to the future or the past? The past also really fascinating. I mean, the past like 100 years or 80 years ago, 100 years ago, even further than that, like million years ago, it would be so fun. I mean, living a life in that kind of situation is not fun, but just to travel, it would be fun. But to future is gonna spoil the story of your life. It's like, you know that already, and what fun of that. Okay, I'll go with the travel to the future. Lots of people go there, travel to the future. but the percentage of the both is kind of similar. That's it for the video today. I hope you enjoy. See you in my next video, guys. Bye.